Hello everybody, I'm Charu and welcome to another video on my channel. Firstly, I want to thank all of you for loving and trying out the tutorials I'm sharing. I put all your creations on my Instagram stories, so keep painting and keep sharing guys. I love to see what you all create. I know it's hard time for all of us being in quarantine or isolation, so it's the best time to try out something new or something that you always wanted to but didn't do because of lack of time or whatever the reason could be. So let's start painting. Today I am gonna paint fun Easter eggs using watercolors. You can paint these on postcards or a greeting card or simply just have fun painting it. Let's take a look at the supplies I'm using. I have my watercolor paper pad here. For colors I'm using Prima watercolor set from Art Philosophy. You don't need to have the same set of watercolors. You can use whatever brand of watercolors you have with you. For the brushes I have a medium sized round brush from Silver Black Velvet and have a small brush to add some details. Also a jar of clean water. Okay, I have my Easter egg sketch done. I sketched 3 eggs here and try to be very light with your sketch as we don't need harsh and sharp lines underneath our watercolors. One thing you have to keep in mind, if you have pencil marks, you can't erase them when you are done painting. So remove whatever extra bits you have before starting with watercolors. Okay, I decided my first egg to be pink color, so I started putting a very light wash of pink color. For making a light wash, I am mixing a lot of water and a bit of pink color and cover the whole egg with this light wash. Now I'm adding a bright pink on the edges and trying to blend it up with clean water. Let's leave it to dry and we'll come back to it later. Here I want to show you a kneadable eraser from the brand Faber-Castell. It comes in a small airtight container and it looks like a Play-Doh where you can just work it up like this and lift off the graphite or paper marks from the paper without spoiling the paper. So you can just lightly press on the lines and see the lines are very light. You can see the difference as compared to the one on the right. And if you don't have a kneadable eraser, that's completely okay. You can use a normal eraser you have. Just be careful when you use and try not to destroy the paper too much. For the second egg, I'm planning to have a floral pattern, so I'm sketching some flowers for that. I'm coloring my flowers orange and adding some leaves too. Let's leave it to dry and move on to the next one. Let me make a pattern on this one. I'm adding some curved lines. You can make your own pattern by making horizontal lines or vertical lines, or maybe a zigzag pattern. So be creative and draw whichever pattern you want it here. Let's start by dropping the color on the top area. Leave the section underneath as it's quite wet and the colors might blend. So color them alternatively. Now I want to leave it to dry for some time before adding color on the remaining sections, and move on to the first one. Pick a little darker shade of pink and start adding some circles. Carefully add yellow color in the second one. Now color the remaining sections in the last egg. Now it's all done and you can stop here if you want, or else you can add on some more details, which I'm gonna show you now. I'm using my white gel pen to add details. You can even use any white paint you have. It can be acrylics or gouache or any poster paint you have. Here I am adding some outlines and details with my metallic gel pens. I guess you can see the shine on the eggs, and our Easter eggs are ready. I hope you like this video and don't forget to subscribe.